Alright, so let's get into this. I did actually switch over to my controller now, so I think that'll be easier for the most part.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd.
Oh, is this our outsider visit? Here, how do I get it to where it doesn't like... Let me switch some options around with this. Alright, that should be a little bit better. She's saying it feels odd. Okay, yep.
What is this place? Where am I?
There we go.
I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
And also... Ooh, here we go.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
That's so cool. Whoa, you can go no powers mode? That's actually pretty neat. So you could go like a hard mode of this. I, however, want these powers.
Burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true.
Far reach.
Incredible.
Oh, that is cool.
This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
So it's basically like Blink, except for as a different animation. Where I'm kind of like... I create almost like a tether and drag myself over there. That's really cool. Okay. But, like last time, I kind of just ran through the second part of it. I'm probably going to take more time with these. Because it actually bothered me a lot.
What
that
is that?
I could have missed stuff.
It feels...
Oh, the
familiar.
heart.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but
Wait.
you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Oh, that's so cool. Wait, she gets her mother as, like, the mother is the heart?
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
That is really cool. Does that mean, like... you know what? I'll just wait till we get a couple more, like, answers.
Who is Delilah really? could she? I don't understand.
Can we,
Shouldn't be here. No one should. In
But-
thousands of years, few have seen this place.
okay, but
Three were empresses.
it's not gonna tell me about Delilah.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Yeah, it wasn't. Of course, it couldn't just be that. The Dreadful Well. Meet with Megan Foster. Discuss a plan of action before taking the skiff to Karnaca.
When I
Okay.
was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
Ooh. Alright. So, are we going to be sailing around the whole time, or is this going to be like our big city? And I also really want to know if the story changes at all with Corvo, if you pick to play him instead. Letter from Emily. Wyman, by now you have heard about the coup in Dunwall. Don't worry, I'm safe hiding far away with friends. I implore you, don't try anything reckless and don't go back to Bristol. Stay in Morley, there's nothing you can do against Delilah. I can't say I have a solid plan yet, but you know how well I improvise in desperate situations. Remember the time I kept a straight face during the watch officer's report? All while sitting at my desk without pants? If I survive that, I'll get through all this. For now, I need to stay hidden and act alone. Trust me, we'll see each other again, I promise. Emily. Aw, can we write something? Oh, okay, so this is just like the... Like, hey, this is what we've done. Alright, cool. Bone charms. Oh, yeah, because we, because if you pre-ordered it, like I did, like 10 months in advance, you get the, little extra pack here. Goodbye. Oh, this is just like a song. Alright. Well, if you guys want to look at the whole song, you can pause it. I'll go through. There you go. It's enough. If it's really that important to anyone, I don't care that much about a song. How did we? There we go. Bone charms. Powers. Oh, what can we unlock? Dark vision. Okay. Greater dark vision. Addition of living beings. You can see through. Okay, so you can just see normal stuff. Premonition. Visualize enemy routes and their current destination. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Doppelganger. Summon a shade of yourself that attracts enemies. Your doppelganger creates a diversion and flees from enemies, drawing attention away from you. Enemies that destroy your doppelganger will believe they have eliminated any threat in the area and will transition to a less alert state. Your doppelganger will also trigger security alarms and attract hostile animals just as you would. Oh, okay. When your doppelganger is destroyed or disappears, it leaves behind a cloud that incapacitates enemies for a few seconds. Summon an ally by holding that. Your doppelganger can engage in combat. This is actually really cool. Swap places with it. Ooh, that might actually be neat. Summon 2 doppelgangers who act independently of each other. Domino links 2 humans targets while the power is active. Any action taken affects all linked targets. These are such cool abilities. Okay, so that's just linking 2, links 3, and then more. Alright. So if one is killed or rendered unconscious, the others are also affected. That is really cool. These are such cool abilities. Summon Void Spirit to enthrall humans or hounds. So I basically control them. Okay. And Shadow Walk. Assume a stealthier form for a short time. Your visibility is reduced, making it harder for enemies to detect you. Don't get too close, however. A moving shadow will still arouse suspicion. In this state, you can assassinate or incapacitate one enemy before returning to physical form. Okay, so these are really cool. So jump height and distance increased. Shadow kill. More health. Bone charm. Craft your own unique bone charms with some chance of corruption. Alright. Strength, throw objects further, and bloodthirst. Let's go just start with the classic, the dark vision. And we have some bone charms to equip. Void favor. Sometimes supernatural powers consume no mana. Sure. And the duelist luck. Bullet packs have a slight chance of containing +1 pistol bullet. When am I gonna get my my crossbow? Oh, okay. It's not what you're used to living in a palace, but this is all the coin I could scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget, and guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along the way. We'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Ooh. Look for a symbol depicting 2 hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs, they'll guide you. Buying from a black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on a crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, those shops can help you with that as well. Awesome. Alright, let's start looking for stuff. Maintenance list. Repair the things that got busted up in Anton's room when he was taken. It's been weeks now. No, scratch that. Not until I bring him back home. As a show of faith that he will be coming back. Unblock the storage door. Looks like something fell on the other side and I really need to sell the stuff locked up to make some coin. Pay the port tax and look the other way fees to those grand guards. Before they wonder who my passenger is this time. I'll do it when I get the money. Storage room. What is... It's blocked. Alright. Well. Don't think I want to go in there. Let's look around. Can we go up higher? We can. Dreadful well accounting. Okay, so. Alright. Just about coins. Huh. Alright, let's go back downstairs for now. Wait. So I'm guessing we take this and we can go over there. There are rats. Ugh. Ugh. I want to find a way into the storage room. That is priority number 1 right now. It is blocked, so we're going to have to get over there somehow. Oh, okay. Door outside. There it is. There, that's our stealth now. I can't move. There we go. Alright. Incendiary bolts. Oh. Reflection of My Journey by Anton Sokolov. At dawn, I set out with a group that forged east and included 2 other natural philosophers and 4 crewmen. We used blades to clear the vegetation that grew thickly here and slowly made our way from the shore up a steep incline. Our purpose was to gather samples of the native plants for our research journals. I found myself pressing leaves and stems between pages and taking copious notes on several pieces of flora I surmised no human had ever set eyes on previously, when suddenly young Mr. Gravant from the academy began hopping about and screaming wildly. Chance had bade him pick up an unfortunate Chance had bade him pick up an unfortunate place to step. Aggressive ant-like creatures swarmed him from below. So many in number were his tiny attackers that we quickly lost sight of him under their onslaught. We finally managed to pull Gravant from the insects, acquiring several painful welts where we had come to his aid. Mr. Gravant, however, was bitten, or stung, as I would eventually discover. So many times he was barely recognizable, swollen unto deformity over every inch of his person, moaning like a sick bull. He expired before we could carry him back to the beach. Luckily, some of the creatures still clung to him, providing me with precious samples. As long as you get the precious samples. Now, we can get way up here, so is there anything up here? Doesn't look like it. Here, no. Alright, let's go to the main room. First, didn't even see this stuff over here. Close that. Trying to fix a secondary engine. Anton, your idea of improvising the head gasket sealing with the Guano coating is the worst idea you've ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in carved-out logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe, improved by Tivian spices. I left it in the gallery. Anton, where are you, you old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I'll find you. I swear, I miss you. Aw, they had a little thing going on. I'm assuming at this point. I'll make a backstory up for them myself if I have to. If we don't get much answers quick. Quick once over down here. Hold on. I hear something. Where's the heart? Where's the heart? No, wrong thing. Heart. No, cancel. Heart. Where's the heart? There we go. Yes! There is something. I knew it. I heard it.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
Okay, how do I get over to that, though? Hold on. Okay, there's this. Is it in the water? It is. All right, let's go. Oh, okay, hold on. This might not work out too well.
Jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
All right, let's try this again. I don't want to drown. Oh, there's... Oh, that isn't loot. Okay. That's a fish. There we go. Alright. I heard the beating. It was very faint, but down at the bottom you could hear it. Alright, so... Hold on.
See why you like her. She's almost as secretive as you.
Can we get any info about her?
Megan Foster. She wasn't always a ship captain.
Well, what was she?
It was years ago. The two were inseparable. There was no food, but there was
Yep.
love. Those brief days on the street with her childhood friend. The happiest time she's
Yep.
known.
Her and Sokolov. Oh, I should have looked around here. There's so much more to discover.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around.
Alright.
Skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Yeah. Let me look around a bit first. So I'll have a whole episode of me just finding stuff in the ship and eating apples. Sure. Doesn't look like much in here. The Shenandoah gift. On the effect of the winds on the Kanarkan landmass and resulting economic positions. Well oil, liquid powder. How astonishing that within those beasts, inside the oil harvested along with their flesh, was enough power to see the isles through these tumultuous years. And it all seemed limitless, but now the lights begin to dim. Our fisher folks say the great beasts are increasingly rare. Not all places will suffer this loss equally. Fellow natural philosophers, Karnaka has a unique feature, the cliff in Shindarani Peak? Shindari Peak? Not. Okay. Through which the winds are channeled and amplified as well oil begins to run short, with the cost of finding the remaining leviathans escalating beyond the worth of the oil itself. Karnaka will find itself ascendant among the isles. There we go. Okay. Lock door. Great. Ooh. Nothing. Alright. Anything else? More books? This chapter oh, okay. It's just an actual book thing. I don't care about the actual books.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Oh, she's gonna turn on me. Yo, she's gonna kill me. Or gonna try to, and then I'll have to kill her.
Always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov.
I don't want to have to kill them. I can loot one of them. So I have to break this. Okay. Sokolov's Notes of Bloodfly Study. I've wondered whether I have another book in me. The bloodfly epidemic, coupled with basic information on life cycle and behavior, make an excellent project for this old nature professor. Bloodflies are exotic insects unlike anything else I found in Serkonos. I suspect they're originated on the Pandasian continent. In groups of 3 or fewer, they're harmless. Individuals won't attack, leading me to speculate that each emits a scent as a collective effect on a large number of bloodflies. Bloodflies are attracted to rapid movement and sound. Their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm, and in particular, the nests are quite susceptible to fire. The insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs, which hatch in breathtaking fashion. After a very short time, more corpses in a Serkonian city, say during a crisis or plague, mean more bloodflies. Interestingly, in the last part of the bloodfly's life cycle, they calm a great deal, leaving the swarm. They molt, causing their wings to drop off afterward. Each bloodfly lives a solitary existence. Very odd. Bloodflies are largely restricted to the south, preferring warmer climates, like certain aging natural philosophers. Alright. Oh, that's the first one. A colleague of mine owns a stunning map of the known world, adorned with circulus and a sea beast. Has a cherished spot over her mantle. She paid handsomely for it, and was so bristled when I... Okay. Okay, so... No doubt... Okay, so that doesn't... Here, what do we got here?
Dearest Emily, on must I say, Your Imperial Majesty? I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the
I'll
Empire.
always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Red Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, on the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave.
How long has this been already? This probably will be a whole episode just itself. Yep, it easily is.
For Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father. And I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Hopefully I can trust Megan. I'm probably going to skip most of the books unless I see them pertaining to something like I immediately need to know, or like some numbers for secret stuff, because honestly just doing this, I could have cut that time in half if I wasn't reading everything. So I'll probably pick them up and sit there for a second in case you guys want to read them, because I know I'll read them in my spare time. But just so the video isn't incredibly long. So let's go. Am I?
For me to drop you
Yes,
off the
I am ready. Let's do this.
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
dock? Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.